The Tinosaur. Once on Earth was nothing more than one big swamp. There were no people. There were no roads and no houses. The land was filled with dinosaurs, bigger and bigger, mostly bigger. There were superstars, brachiosaurs, and the brontosaurs. All of them were big, very, very big. The biggest of the big were the Ultrasaurus. They were so big that the word big is not big enough. They lived in a big world. Life was fairly easy for the big dinosaur. There were big plants to eat and big lakes and rivers to drink from. Life was good for the big dinosaurs. As big dinosaurs were there were those that were small. In fact, they were smaller than small. They were tiny. These little creatures were called Tinosaurs. They would run here and there looking for food. The best food was large walnuts. The walnuts were bigger than even they were. The Tinosaurus would feast on the nuts and eat and eat. While they ate, they would watch out for the super sources. For if the Tinosaur would step on the superstore, it would be super sore indeed. Things would have stayed in the way for millions and millions of years. But something scared happened. It all started one day. A triceratops went lumbering by just as scared to be. The ice is coming, he cried. Ice, said the ice as the theropod. Ice would be nice on a hot summer day. But it was nice. It wasn't nice at all. It was the coming of an ice age. It wasn't long before it began to get cold and colder and colder. The theropod could see great mounds of ice, glacier creeping down from the mountain. We must move from here, said the theropod. We must escape to some place warmer. And with little thought of planning, they began moving away from the ice. But the Tinosaurus was too small to escape. Their leg was too short, and they couldn't never run fast enough. What are we to do? What are we to do? One Tinosaur asked another, "If we stay here, we will be covered with ice." They thought and thought big plans for the little creatures. "We must find some place to stay." Whoa! One finally said to another, "A place we can hide from the ice." The others said, in return, "I have an idea," said the first one. He quickly told them of his plan. "Follow me." With that, he searched about and found a large walnut shell. The other dinosaurs did the same. They ate the meat inside until there were only hollow shells left. Then one by one, they each climbed in the shell. They twisted and curled themselves inside and then pulled the top down tight. Safe and warm in the hard shell, they felt asleep. They sleep as the earth turned cold. Sadly, all the other dinosaurs became extinct during the Ice Age. The Tyrannosaurus slept and slept, waiting for the ice to melt. And in time, it did. After the ice melted and the days became warm all over the world, dinosaurs crawled out of their walnut shell. But to this day, some dinosaurs remain asleep into their shell. If you are lucky, someday you may crack open a walnut shell and there find a dinosaur fast asleep.
Good job!